So I've run into two different problems that I'm trying to resolve right now. I can either A, continue on this version, which is actually the second version right here, but the downside is that I just realized I don't have my Arcanine. Other side is that this is the save state 1, but that also means that this is where my Arcanine is, but I don't have the Mew. And the Mew got eaten somehow by the glitches. Or the other thing that could have happened, what I think might have happened in the first Let's Play, is that I did go all the way to it. So if we check this, we can go ahead and see. Oh, there we go. We can see that I haven't gotten Blaine's badge yet. Now, let's see if we compare it to this one. This one is... Will you quit it? I have... Okay, I think I gotta fix my keys. And while I could... I was trying to understand how to do link cables and stuff, and I think I know how, but the problem is that I think in order to do a link cable... What I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to set up the emulator two different ways with two different folders and two different games at the same time, making it believe that it's two different copies at the same time, which isn't overly complicated. It's just renaming a bunch of stuff and making it believe what it is. It's just that what I was thinking is I could try to keep this version up and then keep another version up. And you know what? For shiggles, let's see if we can get it to work. And that's going to be today's video. Okay, I have to show this because I have no idea what is going on. So I told the game to open the emulator twice, and it's technically correct, but this doesn't make a bit of sense. And I know it's a bit weird, but I did it on purpose because I was going to tell the game to give me my Pokemon back. I don't know. So those are correct. Let's go to change boxes. So now it says that every single box is filled. So let's go here. What? Oh. What? Really? This is strange. Okay, so here's the thing I'm not understanding right now, because what just happened is that this is the save state that I've been using. However, when I went back to this save state, I'm not sure. No. I've never seen that before. So let's do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, P. I think I may have found a glitch. Like a really hardcore glitch. So this actually explains a lot as to what may have happened with my original save. Because watch this. If I do, let's say I do AB start select. Okay. So it comes up like this now. It says they're all filled, which doesn't make a lick of sense right here, because under all of these, I shouldn't have any Pokemon whatsoever. So let's do this. It brings me back here. Let's say I want to... Okay, so there's only 2 Pokemon in here, but let's say... That is weird. All the boxes have been filled, but I don't understand how that works. So, let's just see... What happens if I just... I'm not doing that. So, what happens if I just deposit into box 1? Okay, so let's say... Is that my controller? That's gotta be my controller. Okay, so let's say I change boxes to box 2. So now let's say, it says that there's nobody here. Yeah, it completely froze. This is completely frozen of a game. I cannot see, A, B, start, select. Let's just see what happens. Oh, A, B, start, select doesn't work. So the save state is going to have to be the thing. I'm not in... One of the missing no must have done this. That's my only guess for this. So I think what I may have to do... Let me check save state 2 then. I think, you know, it is a good thing that I do have this. But I'm also wondering if... Hold on, let's close this one. And we're going to open this again and see what it does. Okay, so it does say continue. It says player red badges. Everything's proper on this. Arcanine, what did I put away? I'm not sure, actually. But let's say I go here for a minute. And we want to go there. We go to change boxes. Okay, so all of the boxes are still there. So let's go here. Pidgeotto. That was Pidgeotto. So let's try... Well, hold on a minute. Let's go to release. Okay, it stops at that one. So let's say we go to change boxes and we go to box 2. So it automatic... I didn't do this. It's doing it on its own. That's all I know. That's interesting. So that is definitely a glitch, and I don't know which missing no. So there are... So this is a big confirmation right here to tell me that there are other... I guess you could say there are other glitches you need to really... So, okay, it cleared out box 2, but let's check it real quick. What happens if I go to release? What? There's no Pokemon here. Okay, so let's say we change boxes again. Alright, so we say withdraw. You can't withdraw anything. Release. Let's say we want to release. That's interesting. I've never seen that before. That is definitely a new one that I've never seen. A history of Pokemon through the internal list missing no description. This doesn't really tell me what I need to know. That's the problem. That'd be pretty cool if that was still in the data. That's the one, number 81. The base cry is also shared with Bulbasaur, Line, Dratini, Line, and Pikachu, and possibly hinted a lizard or amphibian. The only exception began being Pikachu, of course. Those two pairs might ultimately also add a stage 2B Pokemon, just like Dratini and Dragonair, blah, blah, blah. It said P4A. I don't know what any of this means. But this essentially doesn't help me in the long run, because this is all the data that I'm finding right now. Missing no glitchology right here. But the problem is that as much as it says that there's 39 variants of missing no, but the problem is that every time I try to run into it properly, what 39 Pokemon do you think were originally going to be featured in Generation 1? It says edit for those curious. The 39 were Scissor, Shuckle... Okay, it has all right here, but how do we know this? Pokemon Red and Blue, the Cutting Floor... Let's see, what is this? See, I've heard the Nidoran one multiple times. Which one is it usually? I don't know if it's a Squirtle one. As mentioned previously, only the last three missing no have actual sprite data. Yeah, which are these? Which means these were originally going to have sprite data, but they don't. What's the checkbox for? Unique? Oh, that's what they mean. Unique. Let me see. I can barely hear it on my end. I'm hoping it's louder for anybody else. So, okay, although that's the thing that, you know, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but does at the same time, is that the data is and isn't there from what it sounds like with Pokemon Red, and that's what really confuffles me. But the problem that I'm having right now, that I'm trying to understand with Pokemon Red version, is that I have a feeling that no matter what, it's gonna continue doing this. So let's see, once released is gone forever. Yeah, see, there's one of them that definitely does f*** over the entire save state of the game. And I just figure right now I'm going to keep the sound off just because doing the Pokemon Center sound will drive me insane. Okay, so let's say, for instance, we want to go back here. Okay, we're going to go under box 4. Okay, so box 4 seems to be safe at the moment. We're going to say change. What's under box 1? So if we go here, Pidgeotto is under that box. Box 5, let's say this one. What in the world? Once released, Ithdrawl Pokemon Land is gone forever. Whoa. I don't think interacting with them will harm your system, but I do think catching missing no could potentially screw it up. And the thing is that there are, like it's been noted and it's been documented, there are 39 different missing no that can do different things, and there's maybe like 1 or 2 that can do it, while these aren't technically missing no. That's the thing. So here's what I'm going to test out real quick. Let's say, for instance, just because I'm right here, let's do, okay, we're going to do save state on, what is it, 4? So save state 4, what I want to test out real quick, let's say, for instance, let's put Dragonite up for a minute. So this is that box. So what we want to do is we're going to go to box 6, and we're going to see what happens. That's what I thought. Okay, so that tells me what I need to know, because it's not going to let me get the first one, maybe the second one. So we can test out a handful of things. Okay, that's interesting. No, never mind. Box 7. Every time I click on a box, does it redo it? Okay, no. So we're going to say, what happens if, let's say, for instance, I put a Pokemon in there. And now we want to go to withdrawal. Okay, that's what I thought would happen. It's going through them like there's Pokemon there, which is what I find the most interesting. But then it freezes up right there as if, like, I don't know. Like, it literally just freezes the game. It soft locks until you reset it. So in that fashion, let's say, for instance, we're going to go drop off in box 4. Then we're going to say change boxes to box. Okay, so each time I have redone it, I have changed the boxes. But then it saves it. But then I hit the other key. Because if you noticed, that was before I did that. So I'm going to go change to box 7. And so we're going to say withdraw Pokemon. Whoa. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Holy crap. Is this one of those that actually redoes the audio by chance? No. It's not doing anything to the sound. TM55, 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 TM55. Okay. Oh, this is M. If this is the one I think it is, this is M. Whoa. Will it let me withdraw? Then all of a sudden it just crashes my computer. So unfortunately, it seems like this one is broken, like straight up. So this is the other save state that I have as a just in case measurement. And I think it would be in my best interest, if I have any missing no whatsoever, I need to get rid of them. So we're going to say release. Let me double check. I don't think I do, but it's always good to double check. Let's double check and see Mew, Chansey, missing no. Let's just get rid of missing no. I think it might, I hate to do this to myself, and I don't want to do this to myself, but let me see where this save state currently is. Okay, I don't think it has anything to do with any of these. These seem perfectly fine, and it seems like I am allowed to run into any trainer with no issue. There hasn't really been any major spark in that circumstance. All I really did, the difference, I've got the Master Ball, which means I defeated everything that had to go on with this, with save state 2, to get up to the point that I needed. And originally I was trying to keep an Arcanine, but the problem is trying to do that was a pain in the ass. So what I'm going to go ahead and do real quick, I don't know who's going to trigger a missing no. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to swap out. And what I want to do is I'm going to do 2 things. And I'm going to do this off camera so everybody knows what in the world's going on. I'm going to play a little bit off camera for a little bit. And I'm going to go recatch not Arcanine, but I'm going to recatch a Growlithe. I'm going to see if I can get, I got to try to find a missing no. I don't know where I'm going to find a missing no at this point, but I need to at least try. But I've got everything I need. But the problem is, again, even remotely trying to get missing no over on Cinnabar Island is freaking annoying, dude. I can't get missing no for some reason. Because, how about this? Let's test it real quick. Okay, so first, you know, obviously we got to do the basic trick. We got to go talk to the old man. Let him catch the Pokemans. So that's where it needs to go. So now we're going to go ahead and fly. Wait. Are you serious? I've not been to, in this playthrough, I've not been to that. Well, on the plus side, I've got Surf. So I can just surf down to it real quick. Ain't no big deal if I run into it. I guess if I want the game to run solid, I would much rather fight a bunch of Pokemon than really have, you know, to worry about any of it, just because I think it'd be better. And I don't remember if I mentioned this, because I know I mentioned it at one point, but one of the problems with this route, as much as I would like to be able to use this route, I can, if I fly away from a trainer, as I did find out, there are trainers on this route that I can fly away from, but the problem is that if I want to fly away from the trainers, it's potentially going to screw me over. That's the biggest problem. So now that I've traveled here, all I need to do is heal. The door is locked. Where's the secret key? Let me find out real quick. Oh god, that means I've got to go through all of the mansion again. It's not the end of the world in my opinion, but I mean, we're already here anyway, so whatever. Let's just see if I can run into him regardless. See if I can run into a missing no. Well, there's the 30 Raticate, and that's probably because I ran into a lot of other Pokemon on the way here already, so that's probably why I got that in the first place. You know what, I'm gonna go, you know what, I want to keep F1 for the sake of keeping F1, so you know what I could do though? I'm gonna do some trickery real quick. So this is number 2. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do Shift 3. So this is now 3. So what I want to do now is go to 1, and I want to keep 1, but I'm gonna make it 4. So now I'm gonna go to 3, and now I'm gonna do 1. There we go. So now technically, save state 1 is this, which is the old version, which is now the new version. Save state 2 is actually that previous version, but we're gonna keep it that way. But now we're gonna keep this one. So that is the original, if I'm correct. The one that has the ridiculous amount of glitches. Let's double check this. Yeah, this should be... Did that just do what I think it did? Okay. Let's see what happens if I go to release. There are no Pokemon. Okay. Which one is this then? Hold on a minute. If I've got Arcanine and I'm right... No. Is this the... This might be the... Okay. We're more than likely fine because we can do it regardless, period. It's not like we can't go check, period. I've not once got anything in the mail, and none of us have gotten anything in the mail, so it's more than likely safe. I'm not really sure what glitched it out, because something glitched the living crap out of it, which now we're actually fine, and I can go... Oh. I think I know what might have happened. This is just a shot in the dark. I don't know. But what if it had something to do with me not being able, when I did the first time with the fly, well, let me see. This is just, we got to recreate something. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to fly back to, we're going to go to Lavender. And then what we're going to do now is, hold on a minute. If we do the fly glitch, we do it from here, we go over there. There's nowhere we can go over there. That's the problem. No, we can't. Hold on. Oh, I'm like, repel wore off. I'm like, oh, did I just step in something I shouldn't have? Okay, so here's what we're going to recreate, because I don't know if this is true or not. So I don't know if this is going to work. This is the only thing I can think of. This was the last glitch I technically performed beforehand. So what I did is that I ran away from him, and now I can't use start. And so my question is, if I go in here and I try to go talk to this guy, I can't talk to him, no matter how much I click. I have to talk to him to make something function, which then makes me question what in the world's going on here. Now, what I could probably do... Now, the only real thing I can potentially do right here is, because I don't have a repel on and I should have put one on previously, that means I'm going to have to go through here and see if there's any guy that I've not fought yet. And I don't know how long something like this could take. And the problem is every time I run into a Pokemon, it changes the probability to something else. And for those of you who are a little confused, it's a probability situation to where every time you run away or you fight a Pokemon, it again switches up whatever. And it's just a jumbled mess. This is one of the biggest reasons why for years Pokemon Red version has been renowned as some of the messiest coded, like one of the most messiest coded games out there. I wish I had a better answer. That's the thing. I can't even click the switches. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. Who wouldn't? I have no idea who I have and haven't fought in here, because I know that I did it one time. And I don't honestly know what will and won't trigger Pokemon in this place. That's the thing. Unfortunately, if I tried to... Oh, even if I could, I would have just screwed up the game entirely. Because apparently, somehow, it fixed itself, and I don't know how. That is so freaking weird, dude. So back to here. So now we just go here and just see what happens. See, this... I don't understand. Does this have something to do... Like, okay, I do know and I don't know. It has something to do with your main Pokemon. That's all I know. But if we go back and we check, here's the thing that I'm not understanding. We go to change boxes, and it says that I've got Pokemon in those 2 slots. Okay, so we're going to say, we're in box number 1. We're going to deposit. We're going to deposit Lapras. Withdraw. What was the last Pokemon that I was actually actively using? Oh, I do have that level 7 Lapras. Wow, I still had I have the 2 Magnetons. I thought I released one. So that could have been it. I don't know. It could have been the fact that I had some janky missing nose in there. And I think it really does depend on the type of cry that it gives off. I mean, because if you... Whoa, that's my Dragonite. That is the level 7 Dragonite. I never got the chance to... Because in this one, this was before the other version, and unfortunately, this looks like... Let me do this. Let's go to save state 2, and let's check this real quick. So I don't think this one, unless this is the same save state, I think I might have accidentally screwed up. I don't know. Let me see. No, here it is. This should be the one with the broken boxes then. Because if I've got the level 30, that's how I know that this is how it is. Change boxes and... Oh, never mind. But then again, this save state is still broken regardless, which tells me everything. That even if I go here... Let's say I want to release what there's no Pokemon. Okay, so then... There's nothing in those. So that does tell me a lot about the current situation. Or unless... Let me check this version again. Okay, let's do this real quick. Open the menu real quick, and let me just do this. This is save state 2, so that's what I want to check. Actually, the best way to do this is like that. I don't know. I actually have no freaking idea what's what now, because now I am very confused at which one does this have the million Master Balls? Let's just see what happens if I do it. So I've only got 1 Master Ball here, so let's check this one. Is this the same one? This might be the one before I got the millions of Master Balls, so let me check this one real quick. That's save state 2. Do I have a bunch of Master Balls in this one? No, I've only got that one, so let's check this one. I don't know what the difference is between each of these save states, and that's what's throwing me for a loop. Nope. And then save state 4. This will tell me, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, this is the correct copy. This is the copy right here. So I don't know what potentially fixed it. That's the thing. Save state 4 is the correct one that I've been using the entire time. So save state 1 is the second state. Is actually save state 2. So what I can do here is I'm going to make this save state 2, and I'm going to go back to save state 4, make this save state 1 again. Oh my god, that was confusing. So, what I think the best option is, it looks like once I released the missing note, it fixed everything. And I've got the Dragonite, I've got the Arcanine, but do I by chance... Oh, wait a minute. No. I'm not so much concerned about the Master Balls, just because that's not what this playthrough is about. But I do want to keep save state 2, because I think I might be using that one in a minute. And, yeah, I think we're going to be using save state. I think save state 2 is my best bet for multiple reasons. One, I need to go check the... Hold on a minute. No. Even if... It's not that big of a deal if I don't have it, but as long as I still have my Mew, that's what matters. I want to make sure that I have my Mew. I've got Queenie. Queenie can be re-leveled up. Ain't no big deal. This all can be fixed. I can re-level all these Pokemon up, and it won't be the end of the world. At best, I think I need to... Because Queenie was about level 36. Vaporeon was almost level 30. Pidgeotto needs to be re-evolved back to Pidgeot. Luckily, it's not too far behind, and it looks like this version right here is where I need to go. Yeah, so I know that this Let's Play got really confused. Ugh, damn it! That means with this Let's Play, I have to go back through the entire friggin' place. Or let me just check and see if I just put the secret key up. I don't remember if I got it or not. Does this Let's Play have it? I don't honestly remember. So I don't have the secret key, which means I don't like it. I really don't like it, but that means my Arcanine doesn't exist in this Let's Play because I hadn't caught it yet. I guess I'm about to painstakingly go catch another Growlithe and evolve it as soon as possible, and I also have to go get the key as well, which isn't the end of the world, but let's face it, this is the only way I'm going to get an Arcanine in this freaking game again. So I'm actually going to stop right here because I've played about 44 minutes of this game right here, and I'm going to continue this for the next day, and we'll figure out what in the world's going on. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off camera, I'm going to go get the secret key again, and I'm going to also go get a Growlithe, because I think that's my best situation. And I think for now on, I'm just going to do that. I don't trust this game enough to not break. Because let's see what happens if I do A, B... Well, actually, let's say I save this, not that. I just want to see what'll happen. But anyways, as usual, if you're new to my channel and you want to see more of this kind of shenanigans where I'm glitching the game out to, like, no ridiculous ends, hit me up, see more videos, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and come back for more videos, and so on and so forth. Until then, later, taters.